Things got a little dicey there near the end for the Toronto Blue Jays. However, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. puts up a massive night tonight. Caps it off with a walk-off single in the bottom half of the 10th inning. As the Blue Jays come, well, I wouldn't say come back in, but they come back mentally. And win this ball game 7-6 in 10 innings over the Baltimore Orioles. And they're back into the win column. They have a chance to win the series 3-1 tomorrow afternoon. We can all breathe a little bit after this game. Now, it looked like it was going to be a slugfest like game one of this series, through the first 3 innings. And we're like, oh, this is going to be great. Barrios is dealing. The offense is flying. They're crushing baseballs off of Bruce Zimmerman, as most teams do. This is beautiful. But things changed pretty quick, and we'll talk about all of it. First off, bottom of the first inning, with 2 out and nobody on, Vladdy gets on base, right? Gets the blooper that Odor can't make the play, and we're all like, ha, 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 ha. This is beautiful. And Alejandro Kirk rips one to right center field. One hops the wall, stays in. Vladdy loses the bucket, as he always does, and comes around to score, and the Jays lead at 1-0. All right, a good start. We go to the bottom of the third inning with Vladdy on base again, Teoscar Hernandez. I mean, my goodness. He gets a ball that he can handle and doesn't miss it one bit as he crushes a 2-run shot to left center field into the WestJet flight deck, an estimated 461 feet for Teo. He knew it right off the bat. Bruce Zimmerman knew it right off the bat, because if you read his lips, well, you'll know exactly what he said. And the Jays now lead at 3-0. Couple batters later, Aspinall gets on base, and Matt Chapman stays in a breaking ball down in the zone, and he golfs it into left field, and it's gone. A 2-run shot for Chap, second deck shot for Matt Chapman, and he's got domers in back-to-back games, and the Jays lead it now 5-0 in the third. Oh, everything is beautiful, but hold on. Top half of the fourth inning, Adley Rutschman comes up, and he crushes one to left center field, and it's gone. A 2-run shot. Austin Hayes comes in to score Adley Rutschman's first career home run and his first 2 career RBIs. So congrats to the young phenom for that. And now it's a 5-2 ball game here. So you're still up by 3. You're feeling okay. Bottom half of the 5th inning, Vladdy comes up again. Look at it. It was a changeup from Bruce Zimmerman on the outer half, and he crushes it to left center, well, more or less center field, but a little bit to the left center field, and it's gone. Solo bomb for Vladdy. He's red hot in today's game, and the Jays grab one of those runs right back, and they now lead it 6-2. Right? So you're feeling a little bit better now. 4-run lead through 5. Other than a bad pitch to Rutschman, Barrios is dealing. We go to the top of the 7th inning, and Ryan Mountcastle, who is a Jays killer, plasters a baseball from Jose Barrios. I think it was like off the facing of the third deck or something. He crushed this thing. Solo bomb for Mountcastle, and it's now 6-3. We go to the top half of the 8th inning. Jay's still, it's doing okay here. Mullins at second base. And with 2 out for Jimmy Garcia, he's doing okay. He gave them 1 out double, whatever. Then Austin Hayes rips an RBI double. All right, 6-4 now. Tying runs to the plate. And Ryan Mountcastle, he crushes one to left center, and it's a 2-run bomb, and we are tied at 6. I swear, for Jimmy Garcia, I love what he's done all year for the Blue Jays, but you guys may agree with me, you may disagree. And I'll have to look back at the numbers to actually prove it. I swear, Jimmy Garcia is either really good in an outing, or he gives up more than 2 runs. You never see that. Well, you're up by 3, he allows 1, a solo bomb, but that's it. Yeah, I don't see that very often from Jimmy Garcia. It's either really good or really bad. But he's more often than not good. That one bad performance is pretty bad. Tonight, didn't get out of the inning and allowed 3 runs, and we're tied at 6. Nothing happens for the rest of the ballgame. Nothing in the bottom of the 8th, nothing in the top of the 9th, nothing in the bottom of the 9th. Romano does an incredible job. And then we go to the extra innings. And Adam Simber, remarkable job. I believe there was speed on the bases. And you know how it starts. Guy at second, nobody out. And they don't score a run. Simber gets a strikeout, and he has a clean inning. And the Jays win the bottom half of the 10th inning with Bo Bichette at second, with some speed there, looking to win it. And Vladdy comes up, the man of the day. He's already 3 for 4 to this point. He's got a home run as well. this would be a perfect way to cap it off. And he gets a 99-mile-an-hour fastball right down Broadway. It was a 1-0 pitch, and man, was he waiting for it. And he was all over it. He pulls it. It's an absolute seed into left field for a base hit. Ends up going to the wall. He rounds first. Bo comes in to score. The Jays walk it off against the O's. And Vladdy's jacked up right as it goes past the third baseman and goes into left field for a single. The finger goes up for Vladdy. He's pumped. He starts talking. He's jacked up. Boys come out to celebrate. And Bradley Zimmer's in the mix. I don't know why. I just kind of saw him there. I'm like, he doesn't barely does anything. But I love the celebration. He's pumped. And the Jays scare us to death. But they pull this one out. And they win 7-6 over the O's and are now 37-25 in the season. So again, 12 games over the 500 mark. A lot of great stats to look at in today's game, right? Vladdy went 4 for 5 today with 3 runs scored, 2 RBIs, and obviously had the bomb. His numbers coming up now, hitting now 271 after today's game. So there you go. The numbers starting to creep up for Vladdy. He's starting to get red hot again, which is beautiful. Teoscar Hernandez, it's crazy. You know, his numbers have gotten really good. He's hitting over 250 now, but the power hadn't been there, right? He only had 3 home runs going into today's game. But man, oh man, did he go out with a bang. Hitting at 461 feet into the flight deck. Ends up going 2 for 4 in the game. And the run scored 2 RBIs on the 2-run shot that he hit. And then Santiago Espinal, I feel like I'm talking about him every single game of the multi-hit night. He went 2 for 4, scored a couple of runs. He was outstanding. And Lourdes Gurriel Jr., now on a 10-game hit streak. He was 2 for 4, average over 280. He is flying right now as Gurriel. And offensively, the Jays, as they should against Bruce Zimmerman, 13 hits, only 6 strikeouts in the game. Offensively, just cruising. And they drop a 7-piece in the game, as they should. All right, now pitching-wise, Jose Barrios was good enough. Like, he was good. Like I said, made a bad pitch to Rutschman. He took him deep. He took him deep. And then, obviously, Mountcastle making a really bad mistake to Mountcastle. But other than that, those are the only, what was it? The Hayes got on base. I believe he got on via the hit. And the Rutschman and Mountcastle home run. Those are the only hits he allowed. 7 hits, only 3 hits allowed. 3 runs. Didn't walk a batter, but he struck out 8. So Barrios, I would say, was very good. His stuff was natural. Just a few missed pitches that were taken yard. It's really what it was. You know, and I was really impressed with him today. The ERA drops, I believe, like 8 or 9 points for him. So he's continuing the stretch of pitching really well. He gave you 7 strong innings, a 3-run ball, which should be good enough. And obviously, Jimmy Garcia, guys, only 2/3 of an inning, had 3 hits and 3 runs, got a strikeout, but didn't really matter. He had a tough night, but Tim Meza, it's just so beautiful. I know I say it every time he comes out now, but it's just so beautiful having him back out there. A lefty out of the pen is nice. He went a 3rd of an inning, got the one guy to kind of clean up the mess that Jimmy Garcia left. Jordan Romano does a great job in his 1 inning of work, gets a strikeout. He did a fantastic job in that 9th inning, keeping it tied and putting it into extras, or at least giving the Jays a chance to win the bottom of the 9th, but at least keeping it tied at the time. Now, Adam Simber, absolutely outstanding, picks up the W. I think he's got like 7 wins on the season. Pretty wild. He went a clean inning, no hits, no walks, no runs, and a strikeout for Adam Simber. So he did a great job today, cleaning up that top of the 10th inning and allowing the Jays to walk that off in the bottom half. Now, the finale of the series, though, is tomorrow afternoon. 3:07 first pitch at Rogers Center. Tyler Wells gets the ball for the Orioles, and Kevin Gausman gets the ball for the Jays. So obviously we know Kevin Gausman, 1 start removed from that, what was it? Not sign stealing, but like tipping his pitches. And he was better in his last outing against Detroit, I believe. So he was better there. We want to see him locked in tomorrow, and I have a feeling he will be on the home field. But Tyler Wells, we all know the Orioles pitching staff is not very good, but his ERA is not sub-4. So let's see what happens tomorrow afternoon. But I think we can all agree we want that game tomorrow. Win 3 or 4 against the O's, so be it, right? Sweeping a team 4 games, not easy. They did it against the Angels, but a lot of tight games you're on the right side of. And you're playing the Orioles. I understand they're playing better baseball, and we mentioned before the series, their offense is not bad, as we've seen over the last couple days. But this Jays team should beat the Orioles tomorrow afternoon. There's no doubt about that. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the walk-off this evening, smack the like button to appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you guys not already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game, what you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? The Twitter link is down below, so follow up, send me a DM. Do that great stuff. The Instagram link is also down below, so follow up there if you guys have not done so already. And by the way, I will be on the post-game live stream tomorrow on Blue Jays Center talking about tomorrow afternoon's game. All right, so go check that out on Blue Jays Center on Instagram. And I will be talking to you guys here, Jays Edition, of course, post-game between the Jays and the Orioles in the finale tomorrow afternoon. Tyler Wells gets the ball for the O's. Kevin Gausman gets the ball for the Jays. 3:07 first pitch there. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and definitely the game tonight. We'll talk to you guys then.